GQueues is a flexible task manager that allows you to organize your work however you want. In this video, we will demonstrate one way to set up GQueues to work with David Allen's system Getting Things Done, known as GTD. The key to GTD and stress-free productivity is getting everything you have to do into a trusted system so you can focus your energy on your work. There are 5 stages in GTD which you continually repeat: collect, process, organize, review, and do. During the collect stage, you gather all your tasks into one place. For us, we can use the GQueues inbox as our central repository. Since my inbox will be one of my most important queues, I'll move the Smart Queues panel up so my inbox is always on top. The collect stage will probably occur throughout your day. Here's an email that requires me to take action, so I use the GQueues bookmarklet to convert it into a GQueues task. I remember a few other random things I need to do, so I capture them with the GQueues chat box. If I'm already in GQueues, I can use the Quick Add window to add tasks to my inbox from anywhere. Each morning, I process the tasks that have collected in my inbox so I can get ready for the day. As I process my inbox, I decide whether each task is actionable, which may mean some tasks need refinement. If a task will take less than 2 minutes, I just complete it right now. So I buy the Arcade Fire album and mark it done. If the task should be done by someone else, I use GQueues assignment feature to delegate the task and then move it to my waiting for queue. If a task is not actionable or no longer relevant, I just delete it. I no longer want Sports Illustrated, so I'm just going to delete this. All the remaining tasks I can now move to my next action queues. First though, let's see how I've organized everything. I've set up a number of next action queues for different types of tasks and the context where I will complete them. I also have a list of projects for work that has more than one step. We'll cover how to deal with projects in a minute. The agenda queues are a list of items I need to discuss with people, such as my boss, assistant, or spouse. I have someday queues for stuff I will eventually do. And checklists to make sure that I don't forget anything for my regular events. With all my queues set up now, it's easy to finish processing my inbox. If I have a task that is actually a project, I will add it to my projects list. And since I can't do a project, but only the steps that make up a project, I write down as many steps as I can think of as subtasks to the project, and tag each one with the project name. Some of these are ready to go to my next action queues, so I move them there now. Whenever I want to see everything related to that project, I can just click on the tag name. Or if it's a long-term project, I can create a smart queue for that tag. As a last step of the organizing stage, I go into my next action queues and rearrange the tasks so everything is in order by priority. The review stage includes a daily and weekly review. In my weekly review, I look at all my queues, including projects, the waiting for queue, and agendas, to update the list and organize as needed. During my daily review, I figure out my plan for the day. I start by looking at my Due Today Smart Queue, which shows all tasks due today and any overdue tasks. I'll tag each one that I'll actually do today. I can glance at my Google Calendar to see my tasks there as well. Then I'll look at my Next Action Smart Queue, which shows all my next actions, and I'll tag the ones that I plan to do today. Now I'm ready to start doing my tasks. I just pull up today's agenda, which shows all the tasks that I tagged for today, and I can start my work. Let's say one of my meetings was canceled today, and I have some extra time. I can easily go to one of my next action queues and see what extra tasks I can knock out. Or I can open my top next actions smart queue to see the most important item from each category. If my boss asks me to lunch for an impromptu meeting, I can quickly pull up my list of things I want to discuss with her. Of course, there are many ways to organize your work, and even different ways to implement GTD. But hopefully you now have an idea of one way you can use GQueues with the GTD framework. So get your queue set up and start getting things done.